Jamaica in crisis after Hurricane Beryl's devastation. In the wake of Hurricane Beryl, Jamaica is grappling with widespread devastation. The powerful Category 4 storm battered the island with winds up to 130 miles per hour and relentless rain, leaving a trail of destruction and upheaval. Photos circulating on social media depict streets submerged in floodwaters and roofs torn from buildings. The hurricane's ferocity has left hundreds of thousands of homes without power. The Jamaica Public Service, JPS, reported that as of Thursday morning, 65% of its customers, about 400,000 homes, were still without electricity. Restoration efforts are ongoing, with critical services in Hanover and Westmoreland prioritized. The agricultural sector has sustained significant losses, with preliminary estimates indicating damages exceeding $1 billion. Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, Honorable Floyd Green, highlighted the extensive damage to crops, including an 85% loss of banana and plantain crops in Portland and St. Mary. Vegetable lines, fruit trees, and greenhouse structures have also been heavily impacted. During an assessment tour of farms in St. Elizabeth, Minister Green underscored the need for a swift response to aid the resilient farmers in their recovery efforts. The fisheries sector and livestock producers have not been spared, with notable damage to fishing boats and poultry farms. The United Nations has allocated $4 million from its Emergency Response Fund to assist recovery efforts in Jamaica, Grenada, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Prime Minister Andrew Holness expressed gratitude to first responders, essential services, and Good Samaritans for their efforts during this crisis. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark announced a payout of approximately $16.3 million (2.5 billion Jamaican dollars) from the Caribbean Catastrophe Risk Insurance Facility, CCRIF, under Jamaica's tropical cyclone policy. Additional funding sources include the Contingency Fund, Natural Disaster Fund, and an Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, contingent credit line, which could provide up to $46 billion. The extensive damage to the agricultural sector has raised concerns about food shortages and price increases for fruits, vegetables, and other provisions. The power outages have exacerbated the situation, causing farmers to discard perishable goods. The government is committed to leveraging its multi-layered disaster risk financing framework to support recovery efforts. This includes resources from the Precautionary and Liquidity Line, PLL, with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and other disaster funding arrangements. The National Natural Disaster Risk Financing Policy, NDRFP, introduced last year, aims to enhance Jamaica's resilience to natural disasters through improved financial planning and preparedness. The policy focuses on pre- and post-disaster measures to minimize fiscal impacts on the national budget and ensure a swift and effective response to future disasters. As Jamaica begins to rebuild, the government emphasizes the importance of a collective effort from all sectors to restore the island to its former state. The ongoing recovery will test the nation's resilience and capacity to withstand the increasing frequency and intensity of natural disasters.